Alright guys, well I'm back today with another high value and budget firearms first shots video. And today we're looking at the TiSAS or TiSAS ZIG PC 1911. This is a Turkish made 1911 with all of the bells and whistles. And if you follow the channel from the early days, I actually picked up a TiSAS GI style model 1911 probably about 2 years, maybe 3 years back. And I actually had that transformed by Heavy Armor Division, and we'll take a look at that pistol in a second. And it was just something that I had to the channel that I really liked, and I actually bought it Beltway Gun and Pawn. Well, turns out Beltway Gun and Pawn actually had another one, and they cut me a good deal with some trading. And I'm really excited about this, but before we dig too far into it, I want to give a huge shout out to Stinger Edge. Stinger Edge makes some ballistically rated sunglasses that can take a hit from a 12 gauge shotgun and get run over by a truck. And these guys are actually supporting the channel monetarily in the midst of all the YouTube demonetization and suppression of videos. In fact, I've actually been getting people commenting saying they've been liking my videos, then they scroll away and scroll back up and the like has disappeared. This constant attack makes it difficult to run the channel, and Stinger Edge has been supporting us. So go check these guys out if you want some crazy durable sunglasses, and stay tuned to the end of the video for a demonstration of how tough these are. Let's pop the top on this 1911 because this thing is awesome. Now, I'm not quite sure if it originally came with these grips because the grips themselves I put on afterwards. So I'm not sure. What I mean by that is I'm not sure what grips came on this originally. I did notice that the grips that were on it from Beltway Gun and Pawn were not cut for an ambidextrous safety, and these guys were nice enough to let me pick another set of grips from their bin to put on this pistol. Let's safety check it real quick, and we'll talk about the specs and features before we head down to the range. The first thing I want to talk about is got an extended beaver tail, which is really nice, and it actuates very nicely to protect your hand from slide bite, a skeletonized hammer and trigger, an ambidextrous oversized safety, which is pretty cool, front and rear cocking serrations, which work really well, good set of nice sights, 3-dot sights, and it's got a Picatinny rail at the top with a magazine release that's pretty decent. It's got some texturing on the back and no texturing on the front. But that's pretty much all of the kind of specs and features of this in a nutshell. I believe after looking some of these up online, you can find them for about $450, which makes them an incredible value in my opinion. So I'm really excited about having this out and trying it out. About the only downfall that I've seen so far is the trigger is pretty good, but it leaves a little bit to be desired when it comes to comparing it to like a top tier 1911. You can see it's got a little bit of sponginess. And then a pretty decent break. The reset's pretty short audible and tactile, followed up by another break. Now it's a little bit heavier than some other triggers that I've tried in the past, but again, you are getting all of these incredible features which would cost you a ton on about a $450 pistol. Now here is actually the GI model that Heavy Armor Division worked over for me, and I want to show you guys this because they did an amazing job. This actually had all GI parts, and they put a ton of stuff on here, like an extended beaver tail. They bobbed the back. They put a different back strap on, skeletonized hammer, extended safety, a skeletonized trigger, slide cuts, Cerakote, fiber sights. These guys really did a number to this, and the trigger is one of the nicest I've ever felt. This is actually a custom tuned trigger, and it's actually an entirely brand new trigger package in here that they've really hand fit and custom tuned to this gun. So this is awesome, but this does cost a pretty decent amount to upgrade all of this, but I can tell you what, this has been incredibly worth it and is one of the nicest 1911s I own. So Heavy Armor Division did an amazing job converting this base model TiSAS into this. And now we'll just take out this TiSAS to the range today because I've only fired a mag or two to function test, but I really want to get the first shots under my belt, and I'll update you guys on what I think about it after I take it to the range. Alright guys, well I am done shooting this 1911 for today, and man am I incredibly impressed at the just overall performance of this gun. I mean, it worked really well, 100% functional with brass cased ammo and steel cased ammo. Everything works as it should. The safety's easy to actuate, take on, put off. The slide release works really well. It's slightly extended and it's got some texturing on the top, allowing me to do speed reloads, although I need a lot of practice with the 1911. And I'm really excited this has the Picatinny rail to add a light on the top. The entire time, guys, I've been wearing these Stinger Edge glasses, and they are my go-to range glasses. And again, a huge shout out to these guys for supporting the channel and making videos like this possible. I will continue to update you guys on the performance of this 1911 because I'm going to add some sort of light or light laser combo to it, and I may be changing out the grips over time. But this is a really cool budget and high value option if you guys are looking for a tactical 1911 but don't want to break the bank. Under $500 all day long. I will try to add all the information for this pistol as well as a link to these sunglasses in the description below. Stay tuned for that demonstration where we shoot these things with a 12 gauge shotgun. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.